high school sweetheart, and I am the proud mother of two lovely children. They are my gold, and I'm a clinical psychologist by profession since 2004, and I'm practicing in private practice since 2008 for the past 12 years. And I generally specialize in all psychopathology and mental health issues and illnesses. I do a lot of forensic work, obviously sexual gender-based violence, come across my path a lot. Then trauma, especially like suicide and rape and severe and grave incidences, life-threatening events. And then family problems, relationship problems. I also supervise psychologists a lot and co-develop the profession, which I'm very proud of and which is important to me. So psychology found me. At university I was lost at campus, and the then HOD approached me and saw I was a bit flustered as a first year, and as the HOD of psychology department, she approached me and asked, can I help you? And she was so pleasant and interesting, and I said yes, and she helped me to get by chance to the introduction of psychology class. And she was such an interesting woman, and I was fascinated by her and her mental strength, the inner power she exuded, and also her demeanor while she had a physical disability. And while being in class in the introduction to psychology, it won me over. And I fell in love with psychology, and I was always intrigued by healing myself, progressing, developing, growing. I was always fascinated by how the mind and the brain works, and by human behavior. Before this came across my path, and then it just became a natural development where I had the burning desire to help people, to save their lives, to be there for them, and to help them like I'm helping myself to grow, to heal, to better myself. Eugene, I have a holistic approach to therapy, as I have always worked in a multi-professional team, and I believe in a tailor-made program or treatment model or plan for the person in front of me after I have assessed thoroughly and got to know the person in front of me and what the person needs to heal. I am a psychoanalyst by heart, traditionally trained obviously, so my main therapeutic model is psychodynamic therapy, yet like I said, I do include other models, and as we progress and have to keep up with the times, I obviously had to become more open and train myself more in depth with some short, brief therapy because of the way the world works today. So obviously I do engage the approaches of solution-based brief therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, EMDR, dialectical behavioral therapy, relationship therapy, and so forth. A lot of curveballs have been thrown at me as a clinical psychologist. Number one, I realized I can't save the world. Number two, it was such a surprise that there's so much stigma attached to psychotherapy. Number three, today, still 2021, few people in Namibia know what is a psychologist. We would be called social workers, psychiatrists, doctors, and so forth. And people don't know the difference. Also between a life coach and a psychologist or a psychotherapist. And people also don't know the different types of psychologists. And people don't know what psychologists do. They feel we just have a casual chat and the expectations to heal and that the job is done in one day. My first opening line when I meet a client is to say, this is not a one-day show. We can't, work on you in one day. I can't know you within an hour or two. My plea to people is that psychology is not this hocus pocus chattering. It is a real science. It can make a real difference in our lives, and it can also save many lives and curb many problems. Psychology is important for our general well-being, and the upkeep of our mental health is equally important, like our physical grooming, like our daily washing. So my message is that we need regular mental health servicing of the brain and the mind, and it can make a real difference in your life. That there should be equality and equal access for people to general health and mental health services, and that it should be affordable, and that it should be supported, and that resources should be allocated for these services, especially mental health services. One thing that really discourages psychologists is that our services are not generally valued and respected for the science it is and for the powerful and significant difference it can make to our people and our society. I am a very passionate person. Passion is my middle name, so I have many. Number one, my faith, my family, and then also planting, decoration, culture, especially cultural diversity. Therefore, I also love to travel, see new places, meet new people, and then beauty and fashion. My hobbies sprouting from my personality taught me to try new things, to explore, and to try until you get it right. My personal developmental growth has also confirmed that we should live to the fullest. We should not only exist, we should be free, and we should embrace ourselves and not only survive, but really make every minute count, the time that we have here on earth. My personal motto in inspiration and what I have found is the slogan of never ever give up. There are so many. Water, sea therapy, I love water, swimming as well, walking just to clear my mind and be outdoors. I also love cooking, dial a friend, talking to somebody who gets me, and also I do take care of myself in terms of massages. I really needed to de-stress and embrace alternative therapies, and also keep up a beauty regime and going for beauty treatments. Then what I also do is that I read a lot. I'm a scholar by heart. I'm very inquisitive. I research. It's a positive distraction, and it develops me and it stimulates me. I also do love therapy, spending quality time with my loved ones, cuddle, make jokes, dance. We dance the evening. And then I also love to browse around in markets and shows and see what are the new trends, and attend cultural events. That is also lovely. What I also do is peer supervision, and also I consult with my therapist if I need some therapy. I would write a book about us carrying masks, being great pretenders, and the title would be The Life of a Psychologist. We're just human, and to bring out, that we all have shortcomings, challenges, problems, and some sort of mental health and physical ailments or illnesses.